Everyone always had something to say about me. Quiet, calculating, cold. But what they missed is that I've never been one to talk first. I act. And when someone crosses me, I don't scream, I sharpen. My husband, Mark, was the charming one. Easy to like, easy to lean on. That's what his sister Fiona had done her whole life. Leaned. She was the family's golden mouth, spinning sob stories and demands like she deserved a throne just for existing. When Mark and I got married, Fiona smiled through her teeth. She told him I was okay, but not really his type. She said it often enough to enough people that it always made its way back to me. I never reacted, because I was busy working. I was the one pulling 16-hour days, building our business, paying off the mortgage, making sure we had health insurance and retirement and a future. Mark helped where he could, but let's be honest, his ambition had a snooze button. Fiona, meanwhile, was bouncing from one failed relationship to another, burning bridges and blaming everyone but herself. And then, one day, she had the nerve to call Mark and say,
"You need to buy me a house."
not ask, tell. She said it like it was the most obvious thing in the world. She was tired of renting. She wanted a place that was hers, and she figured Mark should step up. After all, I was the one with the money, right? When Mark brought it up to me, he tried to sound casual.
She's just struggling right now,
He said.
It wouldn't have to be a big place, just enough for her to start over.
No, I replied, not looking up from my laptop. He shifted in place.
You don't even want to think about it?
I closed the laptop slowly. No, Mark, I don't.
She's family.
And I'm your wife, which apparently counts for less. Fiona found out quickly and exploded.
She's controlling you.
She screamed through the phone.
She treats you like an employee, not a husband. You should leave her. You could do so much better.
Mark didn't say a word in my defense, just stood there with the phone pressed to his ear, chewing his lip like a coward. Later that night, I asked him quietly, "Do you agree with her?" He looked away, hesitated too long. That silence answered more than words ever could, so I made a few moves. The next morning, I froze the business account he had partial access to. I changed all the passwords. I stopped paying for his credit cards. I called our lawyer and restructured the business to reflect what it always had been, mine. A few days later, he found the paperwork.
What the hell is this?
He said, holding the documents, his face pale. "This," I said calmly, "is what happens when your loyalty comes with conditions." He slammed the papers on the counter.
You're overreacting. Fiona was just emotional.
"You didn't shut her down. You let her tear me apart and stood there like a mannequin. That tells me everything." 2 days later, I found out Fiona had gone a step further. She tried to access my business account, didn't even cover her tracks. I traced the IP address. It was Mark's laptop. They had tried to reroute funds, nearly $400,000. They thought I wouldn't notice. I did. I didn't scream. I sharpened. I walked into Fiona's place without knocking. Mark opened the door, startled. Fiona was on the couch, drinking wine like it was a celebration.
You can't just barge in here.
She said. I dropped a folder on the coffee table. Email logs, routing numbers, your fake LLC, the $400,000 you both tried to steal from me. Fiona's smile vanished. Mark's face drained of color.
You're bluffing.
Fiona said. "No," I said, pulling out my phone. "I'm pressing charges. Consider this your final visit from me." Mark stammered.
We were going to put it back.
"You already admitted to taking it," I replied. "That'll play well in court." Fiona lunged at me.
You heartless bitch.
I stepped back, calm. Number I just stopped playing nice with people who'd watch me burn if it kept them warm. They went to trial. My lawyer didn't even have to break a sweat. Fiona got 5 years. Mark got 3. I sat in court, stone-faced, while the bailiff cuffed them both. Fiona screamed, Mark cried, and I felt nothing but clean. 6 months later, I sat down for an interview with a business magazine. They asked about resilience, about rising through betrayal. I said, "Some people build homes, some build traps. I learned how to tell the difference, and I stopped letting snakes live in my walls. They printed that part in bold.